market played critical role during this particular trade. The largest among them in terms of land size is the Salaga slave market. Yeah, again this way.
Okay.
And then the busiest among all of them is the Assin Manso slave market, where we are right now. 3 different activities happen from this market. The first one is the last bath. The second one is the first auction. And the third one is the first branding. When they bring the captives to this river or this market over here, they were chaining them to the bamboo plantations over there. Those were where they will be chained to all the way from the day they get here until the merchants come here. In or shine, they were being kept in this bamboo plantation, being fed just once a day. They had camps along the road where they will rest. So when they are tired, they rest at those camps. When they are okay, they continue with the journey. Whilst at the camps, they have spies among them who go around to see if they can get some people to kidnap. There are instances they get young men, young women, and children in those farms who they kidnap, put chains and shackles on their leg, walk all the way from those places with them until they get here. There are instances some walk all the way from places such as Chad, Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso. These journeys were done several months until they get here. When they get here, because they don't have phone or internet or any of that method to call the merchants and tell them they are in, they stay here to wait for the merchants. The merchants will come from Cape Coast Castle, Elmina Castle, Fort Amsterdam in Abanzi to the market here to buy the slaves. The river we see flowing is known as Nana Emisa.
Nana Emisa.
But the locals call it Ochi.
Ochi.
Ochi basically means it grabs. The one flowing. The one over here, very calm over here, is the Donkor Nsuo. Donkor in tree means slave and Nsuo means water. So Donkor Nsuo basically means slave water or slave river. Donkor Nsuo. Donkor Nsuo. Yes. That is the name of this river. It's in this river that our ancestors had their very last bath on the motherland before they were taken to the New World. They go into the river still in chains and in shackles. So the chain has been with them all the way from wherever they were captured from until they get to the New World. So if it is taking 8 months or 10 months, they were always in chain until they finally get to that destination. They go into this river to wash the dirt and the sweat on their body. When they are done, they bring them to the open space here for them to get themselves dried up. After they are done with that activity, they use shea butter to apply on their body for them to look fresh and shiny. Because shea butter has a lot of qualities that keeps the body fresh. We have some in the park where the lady is selling the goods there. When we go there and we are done with the tour, you can look through, and maybe if you want to buy some for the family back home, it's good you get shea butter from Ghana. When they are done using the shea butter on themselves, they have a tool called the speculum oris. They use that tool to force open their mouth, to count the number of teeth they have. By so doing, it gives them an idea of how old the individual is. They use broken mirror to take away the hair and the beard of the individual, for them to look young for the trade or for the market proper. After this activity, they are taken to the market to be sold into slavery. If there is any question, you are free to ask, and then we move from here to that section.